Here we go. Welcome back to Shake It Up Radio on Canuck Tunes, live from the Cat and Fiddle in Hamilton, 174 John Street South at Augusta. What a great bluesy early segment we had. We're just going to keep the good vibes rolling. Here is our host, Famous Framus.
Thank you so much, Gary Greenland. Once again, I start my own round of applause. As long as I don't finish it.
Well, yeah, there's applause and then there's clap.
Yeah, well, that was the 80s, and I was young. So we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Who didn't have the clap in the 80s? Come on. Stop it.
I never got laid, so it didn't matter.
You could get it from a toilet seat, I heard.
Or using the wrong hand.
Oh, no, that was the crap, not the clap. Never mind. Geez, last week we were talking about Sears catalogs and areolas, and now we're talking about the 80s and clap.
Right?
It's devolving. The second segment devolves quickly, and we can't have that happen because we have quite an esteemed guest here.
Indeed. And speaking of esteem, this is the anniversary. It would be 30 years now with Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. That hit number one on Billboard. And
30 years.
30 years. It lasted about 4 months, selling over 33 million albums.
In just that
album alone.
Time period, like
44 months and...
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
33 million.
Yep.
So good for her, and she's back on the touring junket again. So after, I guess she had some legal issues, sort of like Alana Miles.
Legal issues.
Legal, I believe it was legal. It could have been, or just health. One of the two. She just dropped out of the picture altogether. So.
Oh yeah. Or she had kids.
Oh,
there you
kids.
go. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Kids will do that'll do it. Well, look at Rick Moranis for that point. He's back in the movies now.
Rick Moranis?
He's doing the Spaceballs too.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So they got the original cast back, plus some offspring. Bill, I forget the actor's name. Bill Powell? His son is in it. John Candy's son is going to play John Candy's role.
No.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and with Mel Brooks being, 96 or whatever?
Wow, he's still alive.
He's still alive. He'll probably reprise his... Now he won't need any makeup to be Yoda. Except ears, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch when that comes out. So it looks like humor is back in theaters after
that's great.
Naked Gun with Liam Neeson. So
I didn't see that one yet, but
no, but good thing. I heard good things about it.
So we're gonna do. I see Kimberly shaking the pail at you there.
We've got the 50-50 draw going.
We're gonna do the 50-50 before we kick off. We'll have our esteemed guest. How's your eyes, JP Riemens? Are you?
Yeah, they're good.
You're good.
They're
okay.
good.
You wanna pick the winning ticket and read what do we need? The last four numbers.
This is a really
last
a 50,
four numbers.
25,
50-50.
25 draw.
It used to be 70-30.
Whatever ticket I pull here, you're gonna have to share with me. Maybe. Oh, how's my eyes is right. Holy jeez.
Do you want to borrow my cheaters?
I can't see that.
All right.
It's really light. I'll make it up.
Okay, Gary.
I have glasses on.
He's
I
got
have my
glasses
right
already.
glasses on. Now, do I have
Gary Greenland, do us the honor.
Do I have the right light?
Does anybody in the audience
The winning
have
ticket.
eyes?
5305.
5305
5305 is the winning ticket.
is the winning ticket
for the 2080 draw.
$7,000.
7,000. 5305. Anyone?
I see everybody else is having just as much trouble reading the ticket as.
We're gonna have to get tickets with bigger numbers.
Do we go for another ticket? Going once? 5305.
5305. Anyone? 5305.
5305.
Paul, did you win? Hey, that's all right. That's our guy, Paul. $7,000. Right here. Where's the loot? There you go, sir. Congratulations. Couldn't have happened to a nicer man. He's got special box seats at the back of the room.
Season tickets.
Season tickets, exactly. Fantastic. All right. Well, now that we got the business out of the way, it's time to welcome our guest. Long time no see, Mr. J.P. Riemens.
Been a while.
Man, the myth, the legend himself. Welcome to Shake It Up Radio. Full circle, you back at the Cat and Fiddle.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think at least once a month and sometimes once a week for 7 years I played here.
Spent a lot of time in this room.
With Brian Griffith.
Brian Griffith, yeah. We're just, that's funny, we had Joel Gunther on last week.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about the same thing, the time that he spent with Brian and Brian mentoring him and playing here and playing all over the place. And
it was a fun ride.
We're mentioning the legend again, Mr. Brian Griffith, for sure, part of Hamilton. The Mount Rushmore, the escarpment Rushmore of Hamilton artists, for sure. Yeah. Should be carved in the ridge there, the Niagara Ridge.
That's true.
For sure, for sure. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You want to hit us with some of your music, and then we'll get in and chat and find out where you've been at.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do that.
J.P. Riemens, everybody. Put your hands together. Welcome to the show.
Gather round, people, got a story to tell. I was the king of the world for a spell, and people would drop by just to wish me well when I was the king of the world. Rings on my fingers and bells in my head, pretty women to lay in my bed. I'm not just a singer in this old hotel. Hey, I was the king of the world. Now nobody wants a piece of me, and nobody wants to be my friend, and nobody wants to forgive or forget the way that I treated them. So I live in my head and I don't give a damn. I sing for my supper, that's all. It is what it is, and I am what I am, and I was the king of the world. In my veins, I'm not gonna give up no fight. This bar is my kingdom, and it's where I remain. I don't care if I'm wrong or right. So gather round, brothers and sisters, one and all. Just buy me a double, anything for last call, and cover me up wherever I may fall, 'cause I was the king of the world. Yeah, I was the king of the world. Oh, I was the king of the world.
J.P. Riemens, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And we were talking earlier with Paul Coombs about building a canon and a musical legacy, and dropping songs and records, and the songwriter like yourself. You've got you're your volume, your canon of music is is massive. You've been dropping albums and doing recordings and playing for many decades now.
Yeah, I think it's
life in music.
Started in Hamilton in around 1985 or so, and that. But 14 albums later, and I've got a YouTube channel now.
I saw that. Very impressive.
And,
you got a lot of subscribros there. And some interesting
that's
stuff.
working pretty
instrumental.
Well, I put some instrumental stuff on there too. You know, but
do you do the video for that as well? For like the interesting.
It took a long time. That's I haven't been out playing from since COVID. When COVID hit, I started writing books. I started doing videos. I started compiling everything, putting it all together, and now I'm back.
Now you're back out.
Back.
You busted out.
Yeah.
And are you back down Tobacco Way? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm still living in the same place out in the sticks.
Port Rowan area?
No, closer
Tillsonburg?
to a place called Harley, Ontario, which only has about, I don't know, there's about 15 houses there, and I'm a mile out of town, so I'm right out on a dirt road.
You're the 16th house.
And I love it out there.
Yeah, and
I
that's
make
where
a lot of noise.
You've lived there all this time?
I've lived there probably when I moved out of Hamilton. I think I've been back out there for 30 years,
Wow.
And I grew up in the same house as a kid, so.
That's amazing,
it's a nice place.
Yeah.
It's home.
Memories and...
I still have a home.
Yes, home. Home is important for sure.
Yeah.
And you were doing, when you were in Hamilton in the 80s, what was your... did you come here to go to school? Did you come here to hit the open mics, play the cafes, a little bit of both?
I graduated from Mohawk College around there, and and
see, we have some alumni in the house.
And I started a little print shop in Hamilton, and it was just out the back door of Baytides Cafe that used to be, down King and Victoria, I think. And I think I might have started one of the very first songwriters' nights back then.
Right.
Because Tom Wilson used to come to it. Tons of everybody that
the word got out. The word got out. Yes.
Came out there and did
come
that
and
for quite
songs.
a few years. And then the West Town for
I remember, the West
7 or 8 years.
You were running those songwriter
Tuesday
nights
there. And then
it was quite the musical hub at the time, the West Town.
Yeah.
Young Brendan there had the place hopping, and Joe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For a while, they overlapped, the West Town and the Cat here overlapped, and I was playing Tuesdays at the West Town and Thursdays here for a couple years straight with Brian.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun doing that
stuff.
For
sure. Things were booming in the 2000s for local music. There's no doubt about it.
It was really kicking. Plus, I was running Grand Avenue Studio, and so tons of, a lot of people would be in recording, and then we'd finish the session. I'd talk them into coming down to the Cat, and had some real special guests many times.
Great for building community, putting people together. Networking, having people meet each other that are like-minded musically.
Oh yeah, great music town. Hamilton's the best.
Yeah, sure.
I've been across the country many times, and there's only two places. There's Hamilton and there's Winnipeg, and they're basically the same city, only different people.
Really?
It's just, I ran into years ago. I was playing with Dan Walsh. In Winnipeg, at Times Changed, I think it was called the bar. And I went outside to have a smoke. I still smoked then, and there was this gal leaning up against the wall having a cigarette, and I got talking to her, and she asked me where I was from, and I said, I'm from Hamilton, but this is just like Hamilton. This place looks the same. Everybody seems to be, it's the same thing. And she says, I know. She says, I'm from Hamilton. She said, I've been here for 3 years, and I didn't even know I'd left. So that's and that says a lot. Hamilton's at the time, this was one of the only clubs across the country that had music 7 nights
7
a week.
days a week, exactly.
And original music and that,
I remember the calendars that Steve put out. It was amazing,
Yeah, just a great place to be.
And everybody, like I was saying with Paul, the water rose and everybody's boat rose up. It wasn't like I'm shooting arrows to try and sink your boat to get my boat further along.
No, we all stuck together.
Everybody's
on
it's a
that,
big team
you know?
in this town.
Yeah, it's sort of like if a new club opened up in town and one of us got a gig, everybody would know about it right away. All the other musicians would go,
For sure.
Riemens is playing over there.
Yeah.
I better, get knocking on that door.
Here's the number. Here's the email. Here's the
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And when you came into Hamilton in the 80s, were you already a songwriter? Were you already prolific enough?
Oh yeah. I'd already had a couple of albums out by then, and but I had a rock band before that, and day drinking is so much fun,
It's
isn't
the
it?
best, man.
Isn't day drinking fun?
That's what we love about this town. Everybody gets a say.
Yeah.
Everybody gets a say. The fans and the critics. Sometimes the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, you better give them what they want, JP. It sounds like we're getting a ride on the other side there.
I will.
Sammy, calm
Don't
down
wanna make
over there,
trouble.
sweet Sam. I know it's not you, but that's your gang over there. I can tell. Settle down, everybody. Here comes some music at you.
Barney was a friend of mine with golden hair and eyes that shine. 17 a body, sure drove those farm boys wild. She knew she had something too. Pretty soon she outgrew this small tobacco town and everybody in it too. Go west, the call of the wild, land of the setting sun. With open arms will take your child and show you how it's done. Shake it up, there's gold in them high hills. You're old enough to know better, but you're young enough to crave that thrill. And they said, hey, buddy, I come to take you home. Pretty soon you'll fit right in, girl, you're not alone. 'Cause everybody here wants you back again. It's time to make your stand, 'cause pretty soon these golden days will end. Oh yeah. Well, time flies like a rocket, and those thrills have come and gone. Barney looks into the mirror and says, hey girl, what have you done? A line on the table, a needle in a vein. Another date in a room downtown with another man with no name. She takes a pen and a paper and writes that nobody loves me here. And if I don't get back home, I'm gonna disappear. Signed your daughter, Barney. I hope everyone is fine. 1604 Granville Street, apartment 209, yeah. Oh yeah. Her daddy gets a letter and it nearly drives him crazy. Took a plane the very next day, went looking for his baby. Found her in a smoky club, naked, high, and all messed up. He threw his coat around and just said, hey, bye, girl, that's enough. And he said, hey, Barney, I come to take you home. Pretty soon you'll fit right in, girl, you're not alone. 'Cause everybody here wants you back again. It's time to make your stand, 'cause pretty soon these golden days will. Hey, buddy, I come to take you home. Pretty soon you'll fit right in, girl, you're not alone. 'Cause everybody here wants you back again. It's time to make your stand, 'cause pretty soon these golden days will end. Hey, buddy, Oh yeah. Hey Bonnie. Woo-hoo. Hey Bonnie. Oh yeah. Hey Bonnie.
Yeah. J.P. Riemens, everybody.
Thank you.
I've been on Granville Avenue. I'm interested in how you, when you came to town and you got the songwriter nights going and stuff like that. But did you go to school? How did you end up on the other side of the glass at Grant? How did you end up engineering and producing? And did you go to school for that stuff? Or
No. I sort of
had a good ear?
You know, I'd already did some recording and that, and
At Grant Avenue?
At Grant Avenue, and I knew Bob and Maureen quite well, and when Maureen decided to sell her half, she asked me first, I guess.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I don't think I want to say no to this.
Right.
I think I want to do that. So I jumped in, and you know, like,
Just because the place was so iconic and
yeah, and you know, I picked up everything pretty quick, and
did Bob kind of mentor you and get you
a
up
little
to
bit.
speed?
He showed me a few things, and you know,
Taught
like
you
what
stuff,
that
but
knob was for, and what that knob was
Yeah,
for, and this and that, and well, after about 6 months, I was doing my own sessions, and actually got Edgar Bro. I had found some tapes of Edgar, and I think it's the album that ended up becoming called Canadian Primitive.
Oh,
album.
yeah.
And he had recorded this stuff 10 years previous.
And they're just
Had
lying
all
around.
these bed tracks sitting there. So I called him up and I said, I've got to learn how to use all these knobs and everything. Why don't you come in on Thursday nights and you and me can work on this stuff and we'll finish this album. And that's what we did. And by the time the album was done, I pretty much had a good grasp of what I was doing down there.
So you worked on the your apprenticeship on the genius of Edgar Bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I love Edgar
Who was
Bro.
also, you know, like when I first got to Hamilton, he was one of the first musicians I met. We actually were going to put a band together.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, as Chris Houston would say, like, two peacocks in one band don't work. You know, like, you know?
He says a lot of funny shit, Chris Houston. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's true.
Yeah.
No, Edgar's a super close friend of mine and one of my favorite artists on the planet, never mind in town.
Oh, for sure.
He's an absolute genius. And still burning it down like you wouldn't believe.
Still doing it.
Oh, yeah. He was re-inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And like you said yourself, COVID kind of hit your motor into neutral, and you kind of started doing other things, and now you're throwing her back in gear now.
Never stopped playing, but just stopped playing in front of people. You know, for a while. I have a workshop kind of thing out in the country at my place.
Lots of toys to play with.
Got a lot of toys
stuff,
in there.
Audio stuff.
Audio stuff and woodworking stuff and electronic stuff, and I just go in there and keep myself busy.
Yeah.
And it's, but I've always played. I've been playing a lot down in Kentucky with a buddy of mine over the last 5 years, and he's up here. He'll be up here in October. I'm doing a show with him in October.
Nice.
In Brantford at Brandy's on October the 25th.
Nice. And is he like a bluegrass kind of picker, or is he?
Hell no.
No.
He's a chronic smoker. You know?
So he's a Rastafarian. He's a Rastafarian from Kentucky.
He's a Rastafarian mandolin player.
Nice.
You know, so like, no, it's all over the board. It's all over the board what we do.
That's good stuff.
And
do you have gear at home to do recordings as well?
Yeah, I do some recording at home and that. I'd prefer to let somebody else twist the knobs when I'm recording, but if there's nobody else around, I'll do it. But
good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I love mixing.
Mixing, that's your thing, mixing?
Yeah, I love mixing. I like, you know, the tracking part is fun, but the mixing part for me is therapeutic.
And that was always the way when you found the way.
Yeah, I think it is.
That was your.
That's where the ears kick in, you know.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's good
Cool.
stuff, man. You want to hit us with? Have you been writing the whole time, even?
A little bit. I kind of slowed down. There's doesn't seem to be much point in making any more CDs when I have You know, I got a small garage full of them if anybody's interested. You know.
Yeah. Have you got any room? Because I got a couple cases too.
Yeah, I know. You know. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. They make them so damn cheap that you might as well make 1,000 of them.
That's
Why
right.
not?
That's right.
But now that you've got 400 left, oh well.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, man?
I got into the video part, doing the videos instead for a while, and
yeah.
sort of
got some interesting stuff. On
sort of kept
YouTube.
me busy.
Yeah, they'll look after.
Yeah. Screw them.
$100 every 10 years.
Yeah.
Whether you need it or not.
I think, I don't think I've ever made a penny off of anything off of Spotify.
No.
No, I haven't put any of my stuff on there, but one album made it on there somehow, but
Somebody put it up.
whatever.
Whatever,
You know.
exactly.
You know.
It's out there in the ether.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you throw something else at us, JP?
What's that?
Why don't you throw something else at us before the bar starts yelling again?
Okay, yeah, we better do something here.
Better do some music.
I'm just looking. I'm just poking around here. I'll get it. He thought he broke her heart last night when he told her it was over. She didn't even ask him why. All she said was, "This girl, don't cry. This girl, don't cry." She used to be so soft and sweet, all lace and poetry, the kind of girl you wanna meet. Well, hey, this girl don't cry. This girl don't cry. There was a time, a river of tears. There was a soul torn in two. A broken heart's made and rivers run by. What made you think it would flow again? For you should be alright, just be on your way. Don't you overstay your stay. Save your regret for another day. Hey, this girl don't cry. This girl don't cry. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. There was a time, a river of tears. There was a soul torn in two. A broken heart's mend, rivers run dry. What made you think it would flow again? For you, this girl don't cry. This girl don't cry. This girl don't cry. This girl don't cry.
JP Riemens, everybody. The tobacco troubadour himself is in the house. So what was it that back in Harley there, what lit the fuse for you musically? Did an uncle put a guitar in your hand, or did you come from a musical family?
Yeah, music. My dad played the accordion and the harmonica when he was drunk.
Okay.
Which came out to sounding a lot like
Your dad too?
Hamilton.
Yes.
You know, it was great. It was, I just loved it, and
Yes.
kind of had a choice of learning to play guitar or the accordion, and my sister got the accordion, which was the good part of the whole story.
Did you pretend you were pissed off that she got the accordion?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. To this day, I still do.
Damn you!
I curse her.
I could have been in the Schmengi Brothers.
Yeah,
it wasn't for you.
I have a brother too, and we called ourselves the Schmengi Brothers.
Did you really? Yeah,
nice.
Time. Before the Schmengis.
Yeah, before the Schmengis.
Yeah, they stole your copyright. So you did somebody buy you a guitar? They had one laying around and they put it in your hands. Like, how did it start for you?
When you live out in Harley, there's no music stores out there. There's no music stores in Burford, which is the next town over. So I don't know. When I was about 12 years old, we had a door-to-door salesman come over. And he didn't sleep with my sister. But he used to come over, once every other month or something like that. And he brought me a guitar for $15. I bought this guitar, a Saturn guitar. It was just lovely.
Saturn. Ooh.
The strings were so far off the neck that, you could store your sandwich in there.
Oh yeah.
There was
your
room.
Cigarette pack in there.
A lot of room.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
build up the old finger muscles though.
It certainly did. My dad told me that if you can learn to play a crappy guitar really good, then once you get a good one, you'll be a lot better.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Well, I thought about it after.
Yeah, those are good ones for slides. Yeah. And so was there like a particular artist that you were listening to that you were trying to emulate at the time? Like, how fast did you start making up your own shit?
I was right away.
Yeah.
Right away, because I couldn't take the time to learn to play other people's stuff. I was too lazy.
Exactly.
So I thought, well, I'll just make up my own stuff.
That's exactly how I felt.
That's pretty much
it.
how it started.
Yeah. Laziness.
Yeah.
Why learn that when you could just...
yeah, there is something to be said about being lazy.
There is, absolutely. Lazy creativity.
He said in the bar where everybody's day drinking, right? That's it. It's good to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to be anywhere, but it's especially good to be here at Shake It Up Radio.
Yeah.
So did you, in a place like Harley, where you said you had a band going, were there 3 or 4 other like-minded people that were playing music out there?
There were some farmers out there that
houses?
played, and so we put a rock band together with,
nice.
And we had places to practice, too. It was a tobacco farm. They had what's called the strip room, which isn't used all summer long.
Right.
And we'd set up in there with a full PA and go nuts.
You guys long hairs and
yeah,
and playing the rock and roll of the
long hair,
kind of thing.
tight pants. Oh yeah.
What was the name of the band?
Chaos.
Chaos
Was the first band, and then there was Plastic Diet. Which was more new wave kind of incarnation. You still have a Plastic Diet tape? Yeah. Yes, that's right. Did you put them in the window? The posters in the window? It was the album was called Sub-Level Audio Bulk. Red cover, right? Yes. Yeah. I remember.
Well, there you go. Good. Put it on eBay.
Go. Yeah. Didn't you? Yeah. So there you go. Another
still
new
out
thing
there.
for me.
Yeah, it's still out there.
So.
And Plastic Diet was prescient because we've all got a credit card's worth of plastic in our bodies now because of our plastic diets.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of the songs from back in that back?
I'm just looking over that list there to see if there's anything over there, but I don't know. That's a long time ago, man.
That is a long time ago.
A long time ago.
How about something newer? You got something you want to?
Something newer. Okay, I got some here. Something I'll try. This is off the last album, which is called Transstar Deluxe.
Transstar Deluxe
is the last album.
Sounds like a reliable truck.
It was a truck.
Yeah.
Studebaker.
Yes.
Jenny was pretty. She was the queen of the prom. She lived down on Lock Street with her dad and mom. She got so tired of saving it up, she just had to go out and get a son. But Tommy Lee had a magazine smile. He always played the fool whenever Jenny came around. But deep inside he had a hunger so strong, like every other lover in every other song. 'Cause at the Twilight Motel, dreams come true. You get to do what you want to. No one's gonna bother you at the Twilight Motel. So one hot, lonely July night, they took their chances neath that neon light. $40 buys a room with a bed. So go to sleep now, you little sleepyhead. 'Cause at the Twilight Motel, dreams come true. You get to do what you want to. No one's gonna bother you at the Twilight Motel. Nothing was lost, nobody is to blame. It don't cost much to keep everything the same. They're just two of the lucky ones, in and out without hurting anyone. And at the Twilight Motel, dreams come true. Get to do what you want to. No one's gonna bother you at the Twilight Motel. At the Twilight Motel, dreams come true. No one does you want to. No one's gonna bother you at the Twilight Motel. Twilight Motel. Twilight Motel. Oh, yeah.
JP Riemens, everybody. That's right. Put your phones down, people. We're in the room right now.
Sorry, I just lost it a second here because I stared out at the giant crowd out here, and everybody had their frickin' phone out.
Yeah, what the hell's going on? There's live music in the room, people. You got all night to look at them stupid phones.
I think they meant to have the phones the other way with the lights on.
Yeah, the lights on.
Waving.
That works, but
Bunch of heroin addicts in here.
yeah. Well, you got to make a deal when you make a deal.
You got to make a deal when you make a deal. So you spend a lot of time on the road, and
yeah.
you took far-flung places across North America. Music. Have you got?
Yeah.
Give us some of that.
Yeah, toured quite a bit with.
You're saying you got your guitar in Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah. Playing down there a little bit and across the U.S., but mostly across Canada. I got into doing the house concert tours, and I love the house concerts. They're so much fun. They're like this, and I make fun of the people on their phones at the house concerts too. Yeah, so just a little pet peeve of mine, and like you can't get away from it though. Yeah. I noticed that when you started the show, you asked everybody to just turn down their ringers on their phone, which is good. But, like, as long as they don't light up, But toured a lot, many years with Dan Walsh.
Yeah, great guy. Dan's been on the show.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But like we rub each other the wrong way all the time.
Well, if you're
which became part of the act.
For no doubt.
No
doubt.
It worked really good, actually. I miss Dan. He's got some cool shows coming up. He's playing. Taught himself how to play pedal steel, and he's going to be playing with Logan Stotts at a few dates.
That's great.
Coming up, and
he's been kind of documenting his journey along actually on the social media.
Yeah. He's pretty good at that.
And he's got that beard zone thing, that beard branding locked up.
Yeah, he's stuck for that until he dies. He's stuck with. He'll never be able to, or else he'll have to just get a beard that he can put on
And take off.
Once in a while.
I remember him when he didn't have the beard, playing some shows.
Yeah.
With if you spend any time in Winnipeg, you must have known Romy Mays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's
a great gal that she's come here quite often, actually.
Yeah, she's doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Around. She's managing some groups or booking some.
Oh, is she?
Now.
Yeah. And did you know Brandy and Dave? Twilight. What the hell are they called? Twilight Hotel. Twilight Hotel.
Twilight Hotel. Yeah.
From Winnipeg. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Brandy
just
and Dave.
stayed there. A lot.
That's where they took their name from, the hotel, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They were a husband and wife team.
Yeah.
And then same thing. She went into booking and management. I think she went down to Nashville.
Yeah.
And she left Dave behind. But that's what happens.
Yeah.
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 And did you go all the way across the country a few times?
Yeah, west.
West.
Never really went to the East Coast, for what I was doing at the time for this kind of thing. There's like everybody down east does it just as good. Kitchen parties and stuff like that.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. I think I'd fit in down there now, but
any plans to pick up the house concert tour again now that they've? I'm sort of fishing around waiting for somebody to ask me to do one. I have some regular places up north and on the way out west that have been asking me to do it, but it's filling in the spaces in between the house concerts that gets to be hard. And those spaces can be big when you're heading out west. That's for sure. Yeah. It's like Saskatchewan shouldn't even be on the map. There's nowhere to play. You can play in Regina, Saskatoon. I think I played in Weyburn, which is the fictional town of Dog River is like about 10 miles out of Weyburn. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been out there and back myself, and it's a hump for sure. Yeah, it's no money making endeavor, but you want to see the country for sure. Walsh and I made pretty good money, but then when everybody stopped buying CDs, it sort of made it a lot more difficult to do house concerts. Yeah, you gotta get hats, T-shirts, stickers, buttons, hats, T-shirts, shiny things, beard paraphernalia. Well, he's got beard wax. Beard wax. That's what he should do. Is he doing that too now? Beard wax? Some Dan Walsh beard wax. Oh, that's amazing. That'd be good. That's amazing. Fantastic. You want to hit us with another one, JP? Yeah. I'll hit you with another one here. Before the bar gets rowdy. Sam, you got everything under control over there? All right, man. I know we could count on you. Left my home and headed out into the light. Some people say I got it wrong, but that's alright. Where I come from, we learn to face our fear. Could it be that I've been fast asleep for all these years? Whatever happened, all that love and peace? All you care about is speed and gasoline. You build your home down by the sea and lower still. You keep on taking even when you've had your fill. You learn to live beyond your limits and your means. Now Atlantis shares the ocean floor with New Orleans. Whatever happened to all that love and peace? All you care about is speed
gasoline. La da 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 da. Whoa. La da 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 da. Whoa. Give away your privacy and pay a monthly fee. You rip the song right from my chest and hand it out for free. One day you'll wake up in your bed and wonder why there's nothing new out there and no one cares to try. Whatever happened to all that love and peace? All you care about is speed and gasoline. Whatever happened to all that love and peace? All you care about is speed and gasoline. Gasoline. Speed and gasoline.
J.P. Riemens, everybody. Nice.
Thank you.
The Tobacco Troubadour I touched on earlier.
Oh, yes.
Now, that was a play that was done.
Yeah.
It was about you, or you were
Yeah,
it was
it was,
inspired by you? Did you write the play?
No, I didn't write the play. Ron Weiss and Ron and Judith from the Art Bar.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, missed that place. That was a great
Ron-
place, yeah.
Ron wrote it. They sat right there one night and listened to us do a show, and then approached me after that about doing a play. And Ron just sort of interviewed me for about 4 hours and taped it all
Right.
and wrote the play from all those stories that I told him. And
And
yeah.
then put your original music as the soundtrack in the play.
Yeah. And the band, actually.
Oh, okay.
The entire band, Kerry Clark and Linda Dumo
Okay.
and Brian Griffith
Yeah.
and myself. We were
You were
sort
playing
of
with Kerry Clark.
at
Wow.
yeah, oh yeah.
She's,
Kerry
Another one of my favorite people
came
in
to
the world.
see me when I was at the studio, and I think Kerry was 18 or 19.
Yeah,
She had just
she's a good
finished her Mohawk course, and she was looking for some studio gigs.
Yes.
And I said, well, this isn't going to work too good because, like, if anybody's going to play bass in here, it's got to be Bob. Right?
Yeah.
Because Bob Deutsch was an amazing bass player,
For sure.
and he owned the other half of the studio, so it kind of he got first dibs. But then I asked her if
There's
she
the
wanted
rub,
to
yeah. Don't bury
wanted
the
to,
lead.
play something with me, join me, and so yeah, we put together the Barflies,
I
the
didn't know
first,
she
the
was
very
in the
first
Barflies. That's amazing.
Barflies
That's great.
with Randall Hill
Yes. Randall.
and Carrie and then eventually Linda Dumo on
Yep.
drums.
So when did you play yourself in the play, or did somebody play you and
Somebody
sing
played
your
me.
songs?
They played a young, handsome me.
And who was the actor / singer, songwriter?
I don't
Somebody from
remember.
Hamilton?
I don't. Which is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, we did a week. We did a week at the. I think we did it at the Pearl Company. Yeah, we did a week
Oh,
there,
okay.
and then a year or two later, we did it at the old CHCH place.
Amazing.
And then we did another one in Delhi, at the heart of tobacco country. We did 4 or 5 days there too.
So how was it sitting watching somebody do you?
It was weird. It was weird, but it was
Somebody
kinda,
younger and better looking.
Yeah,
doing
it
you.
was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really reflective.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Was it ever videotaped or?
I think for a while there, I think Ron and Judith did take some clips that they used in probably if you look them up, you can find them that they used for advertising the show.
Interesting.
And that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then you further on, you got into the literary space yourself. You're an author of a series of books.
Yeah.
Did this come like later on around COVID, or were you already writing?
It was COVID time, yeah. So I started writing a book. I'm always telling little stories about places I've been and people I ran into and that, And this young friend of mine used to always say, "You should write a book." And so I took him up on it. And I started. It's pretty much a biography,
right?
Autobiography.
We're going to be in a book, Famous.
But yeah.
I've been in the book, a mug book. No convictions, though, people.
But yeah, there's some fiction in it. There's a giant tree behind my house and a graveyard, and one of the ladies that in the graveyard died. I was born on the 100th anniversary of her death, and so she narrates the book.
She's like your spirit guide from
She's
the little bit of reading
she's
that
been
I
watching
did.
me. She keeps tabs on what I'm doing and everything. And so that book evolved into a biography, a fictional biography of her.
Okay.
And then the third book, I don't know, I just went crazy for a while, and it's about the same scenario, but there's time travel involved.
Now, is that where the
there's some magic going on?
Because there was a quote that I read that I wrote down. It said that the young songwriter learned the value of friendship, work, rock and roll, and LSD.
Yes.
Is that where the third book
the third book
extrapolated on?
Kind of found its roots in the LSD part,
tripping. Now, is that something that you put in practice?
I would recommend it to everyone.
Yes, absolutely.
My book, that is, not the.
And are these books? Can we get them somewhere? Are they,
yes, I brought some here, although I only brought a few. So, but yeah, I brought.
Well, after the show, there you go. You want to get.
There's CDs too, if anybody wants to throw them around. Whatever you do with CDs nowadays.
They're self-defense devices that you.
I was on this stage, and I had all my CDs up against the back window, and I said, any CD, $5. And I couldn't sell a CD. and it's just the way it went with CDs.
CDs are.
They're nice to look at. But
they are, yeah.
They make good coasters.
Good coasters, and like I say,
if you hang them in the garden, they scare away the birds.
If you're walking to your car in the parking lot and it's dark out, you can always
use them as a weapon. Yes.
The pointy end put
sharp.
in somebody's eye. But so you've got the books with you. Okay, that's great.
Yes, I do.
And if we want to track you down and see where you're up to and where you're playing, are you on the socials? Are you
jpriemens.com? No, not jpriemens.com. I trashed that.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, I'm going for the .ca at some point. No, jpriemens41 at Gmail.
What about, are you on the socials? Are you, I know you got
Facebook,
a YouTube channel.
Facebook, you can look me up on Facebook
yeah,
and message me through there.
Your YouTube channel is quite interesting. With
the YouTube channel is a lot of fun.
Instrumentals and such. But
yeah.
So if you want to see where you're playing, look you up on Facebook.
As a matter of fact, the YouTube channel has got all the sub-level audio bulk plastic diet music is on that. Videos for everyone.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what most people said.
And then they waited. Well, it's been a great pleasure having you on the show.
Great.
And catching up with you again. I haven't seen you in a long time, but and you're back here at the Cat and Fiddle. You want to, you got something you can play us out with, and then.
Yeah, I'll try to find something here.
All right, everybody, welcome back, Mr. J.P. Riemens, the man, the myth, the legend. What a pleasure.
Sunny Sunday morning, I went out for a ride, looking for a place I've never been before, somewhere that I could easily hide, and I drove around for hours, a beggar circle every time. You must have had yourself a transmitting tower, 'cause I just couldn't get you off of my mind. So I turned this car around and head on back to town. There was nothing else that I could do. Well, I must be hypnotized, 'cause every time I ride, I come running home to you. Yes, I do. always been a loner. I never wanted for a thing so frail. You came along and put this spell on me, and you locked me up in your lover's jail, and I try to run, my engine sputters. I never seem to get too far, but you could pick me up out of the gutter and play my strings like a new guitar. So I turned this car around and head on back to town. There was nothing else that I could do. Well, I must be hypnotized, 'cause every time I ride, I come running home to you. I don't need an explanation. I may never understand. How did you find me here? You're in my mind so clear. Your every wish is my command. Yeah. Nothing else that I could do. Well, I must be hypnotized, 'cause every time I ride, I come running home. I come running home. I come running home to you. Yeah, you know I do.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks to JP Riemens and Bluesbender Duo for this edition of Shake It Up on Canuck Tunes Online Radio, broadcasting from the Cat and Fiddle, John Street South at Augusta, Hamilton. Recorded in front of a live pub audience who knows talk is cheap until you hire a lawyer. Next week's guests, Alfie Smith and Haley Verall and friends. For Famous Framus, Kimberly Robin, and myself, Gary Greenland, thank you for tuning in. Stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving, Canadian style. This is Canuck Tunes, all Canadian, always.